now. That's pretty huge. He's hugely talented. Love the fact that he's, lost all that weight and, equally just making great music right now. My name is what's going on. Still a heartbeat to Lagos. The beat's 99.9 FM, 11:03 on a fantastic Thursday morning. You could be anywhere else, but you're right here in the beautiful city of Lagos. So like I say every time, try as much as you can to just make the most of it, all right? So we have Adekunle in the studio. What's going on? How you doing today?
Thank you very much. I'm doing okay.
Okay. I see you still have that deep voice going on.
There's no way deep voice to go into.
I totally understand it. So how does it feel? You got to the final. So how does that make you feel? Like?
Again.
Yeah. Oh, you're in the final in the last one?
Yes, same position as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how did that make you feel?
It makes me feel pretty interesting, to be very honest. Okay. It's not everybody that gets the chance to come back on a reality TV show. Mm-hmm. For me, I was here last year. I think this is like my 1 year anniversary as well.
I know.
It's like almost same day doing everything all over again. But coming on this show, meeting great people, and just seeing that regardless of the personalities of the characters that were in the house with you, at the end of the day, you did have people outside who love you.
I know.
And we're rooting for you. And it just feels good back here. Different vibe, actually. I think it makes more sense now.
Yeah.
And it feels very good that the energy is positive, and I'm just enjoying.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Well, a lot of people would actually say, the reason why you got to the final was because you had coupled up with Venita for pretty much, almost the entire show. So what do you want to say about that, though?
I wasn't coupled up with anybody the last time when I got to the final, so why did that change this time around?
Yeah, so I'm just asking. So for people that thought that that's why that happened.
I don't know why they thought that.
Okay.
I was in the house having fun with Venita.
Okay, call that fun. I thought it was a what's it called right now, like a serious.
Yeah, but don't you have fun with someone that you're with?
Depending on what your idea of fun is. So.
No, but I don't. If you are with somebody, it's supposed to be a fun experience and fun moment for you, and I enjoyed every time.
Okay, so is that still going on?
Me and Venita.
Yeah.
As what we call.
Okay. So that whole relationship thing is out the door now.
It's out of.
Are you guys still, are you guys still coupled up, or that's done?
Well, we don't sleep on the same bed anymore.
Yeah, you guys are.
Right, well, yeah.
Okay.
But it's a different situation. We didn't leave the house particularly on a good note, but at the same time, we've also not had the opportunity to speak properly. But we're actually pretty fine. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. I've seen her a couple of times, but she's not told me anything. She said, I'll find out on my own.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I also haven't had time to be on the internet, so I don't know what's going on.
I understand. But is this something that is that something that you're going to, pursue like full time?
So I'd say this way, and I have a feeling that this is most likely something that a lot of people would want an answer or clarification on. And it's something I said to Venita when we were in the house. So we were in a confined environment, intense pressure, and for most people it was a game. Most people had a strategy, right? And it's hard for you to tell where someone's head is at, especially knowing that as far as a relationship is concerned, there are a lot of factors that play into it. You need to know the person on a very deep level, and we are talking.
So what's your take on this?
I think over the years, the flow of the show has changed a bit.
Yeah.
The one thing that I appreciate the most in the house was we had people from different seasons talking about the experiences on the show.
Yeah.
We had people from the 2017 set and 2018 set talking about how Big Brother is nicer now. Back then in my season, things happened so very differently. You can't do this and get away with it. You can't do this and get away with it. Over then, as a reality show, times are different, right? But what's happened now is you've seen people come on the show and then their persona or their status in society, for lack of a better word, has blown exponentially.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the viewers are not watching it from the perspective of, okay, you know what, people are coming here to sell themselves as opposed to actually showing their true selves. But the truth is, it's a reality show. And one of the things that Ebuka said to us when he came into the house with Gideon was, people have forgotten the entertainment value that comes from a reality TV show. Essentially, we are in the house first to entertain people, regardless of whatever happens. So someone can come into the house and sell a completely different persona, or even live a fake life, or even tell you something completely false about themselves. The goal first is to come and entertain the viewers. Now, might that be a strategy that will work? I don't know. But I also think because of the intense pressure of the house and everything that happens, also all the other characters that you meet and the dynamics that you come with, you can't fake who you are for long. I say that. if you're going to be in the house for 10 weeks, at some point in the 10 weeks, you will crack. So when you start seeing people who have the set strategy, they come into this. I mean, you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know what the other person's strategy is. It can come and it can clash with yours, and it just essentially disrupts your flow. So if that happens and you're being fake, essentially, somewhere along the line, you will switch or you will struggle to adapt. So people who come and do that, it's actually, switches the flow. But it would make more sense, or rather, people would enjoy the show more if they look at it and, okay, you know what, everything this person is doing is just for entertainment value. Not to carry anything for head like that. It's really not that deep. Because truth is,
I know.
in the last week, myself and the other people in the house, we just sat at the table one day and we just started talking. Pere goes, oh yeah, I nominated you. Messi goes, I nominated you. Sisi goes, I nominated you. And I'm like, yeah, it's a game. That's what it is. We're eating something and then we just continue eating and then we just laughed about it. In previous season, it's a serious issue. We're going to reunion. You nominated me, you did this.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm just like, why is everybody being...
We are here to nominate ourselves at the end of the day. If I see you as competition, I'm going to put you up because I would like to win the money over you. I mean, at the end of the day, it's winner takes all. So
nobody sharing anything.
Nobody's sharing anything with anybody. So it's really not that deep, and I'd really appreciate it if the other house may see it like that. Like, at the end of the day, there's a whole lot good that we can all do when we come together, because we all have individual platforms that can help each other grow. It should be really all love with everybody at the end of the day.
Collaborations and everything.
Do you understand?
Yeah. So, before you went into the house, were you in any relationships of any sort?
No, not
that you know.
No, not that I know.
Oh.
Not that.
Or maybe someone was dating you and you didn't know.
No, actually, it wasn't. It was why. I wish that I was, but I wasn't. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So now that you're out of the house, one extra year, what would you be up to?
So my birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you very much.
So you'll be turning how old again?
29.
For real?
I'm telling you.
So you sound like in your 30s.
So Angel calls me a pensioner.
Yeah.
Some people think I'm in my 40s.
I know.
A lot of people say I'm
do you have any like older folks, like maybe siblings or something?
I'm the firstborn.
Really?
Yeah.
That's I'm the first as well. You know what they say? We're forced to grow up like
exactly. So you don't have the opportunity to have fun.
Thank you.
And I'm grateful for being back on Big Brother. So now is my time to have fun.
I know, because it gives you a lot of, because you talk with a lot of introspection. There's a lot of thought into everything you say, how you process things, how you talk about things, and which is great. A lot of people don't have the skill. I won't call it the skill, but a lot of people don't have the
tenacity.
The tenacity to actually do what you do. So which is great. So happy birthday.
Thank you. People misconstrue that. What I do is I've learned that, especially, and I think it was from my first time on the show. I've learned that a lot of things you say can easily be misconstrued because people would not get the full context.
So you should always try as much
just understand exactly.
As possible. Yeah. So are you doing anything on your birthday? Maybe you and Venita.
Am I doing anything on my birthday? I am trying to put something together, but when it's all sorted out, I'll let you know.
Oh, sure.
But I haven't answered the question what I'm doing next. I want to go back to that. So I do want to be a filmmaker.
Okay.
Even though I've been.
What's the best movie you've seen? Let me start from there.
What's the best? No, but I don't want to make movies.
Okay.
I don't want to make movies. I want to make fashion film.
Okay.
Cultural documentaries and travel. I actually want to explore Africa and then just make videos of how culture is different, especially the paradigm shift and how we are all in Africa still, but. You can be in Tanzania, you can be in Kenya, you can be in Nigeria.
And you're able to still.
I mean, when I went to SC, I realized that they don't have yam. Confusing.
Really?
They don't eat yam.
But that's really...
So that's a culture shock. Yeah. So the culture shock is something that I'd actually really love to explore.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in South Africa really wanted to come to Nigeria. Yeah. And I think by virtue of me, they were like, oh yeah, there's Abuja, there's Lagos. But the fact that they just didn't know, it was interesting. So I'm like, this is actually a problem. And if I decide to put this as a film, I can most likely sort the gap as well. Yeah. Then I also want to go into presenting as well.
You have a great voice for it.
Thank you very much.
And an amazing personality too as well.
Thank you.
We'll talk. We'll try to see if we have any open, open slots.
Please.
So
I'm here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here live at the Beat 99.9.
Your mic is off. What is this?
I said I should send my market small.
But what do you think is the best movie that's ever been made? Coming from you.
The best movie that's ever been made based off popular demand.
No, not demand. Like maybe a movie that you've seen and you think, oh, this is the best movie that I think has been made. And I'll tell you mine.
What?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know about. I can tell you about the movies that I love.
Okay, what's on your list? What's number one? A movie that you see over and over and over.
A movie that I can see over and over. Cafe Society.
Okay, cool. Mine is Goodfellas.
I've never seen
You
Goodfellas.
should see it.
I've never seen Goodfellas.
To me, I feel like that's the most beautiful piece of cinema I've seen in my life. So funny story was, growing up, I never got to see it. Then Ray Lolita passed. So I was on a flight from London to Lagos, and it was on my flight. And I was like, you know what, let me even take time to actually see this movie. And it just blew me away.
Okay.
And in my mind, I was just like, why did I never see this movie? And I was like, if I was younger, I'd probably not be able to appreciate and understand it.
Right.
So I was glad that I saw it when I did. So I think, to me, that's like that's the classiest piece of cinema I've seen in my entire life.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Goodfellas. So
Then when I watch it, I'm going to put it and say, oh, see, I finally seen it. Thank you for the recommendation.
No problem. Either way, like I said, it's always a vibe. Love the fact that, we have time to always have these very amazing conversations anytime that you come. And wishing you all the best. And
Thank you
whatever
very
it
much.
is that you're going to be doing, definitely will be here to support you.
Thank you very
and
much.
also the presenting thing, just keep your phones on.
My phone will be on from now on.
It's my name is Osi. Still happy to Lagos, the Beat 99 Banana FM 1019. I catch this full interview on our YouTube page. That's youtube.com/beat 99 FM. Here's White Money and Umu Obiligo. It's called for yo. My name is Osi. It's 1019. Don't you dare talk that down.